Can I take this, and this and make a photo? Not only just a photo, but an extra crispy photo? Let's find out. Hey, welcome back to Cinematic Story Hero. I took these items and I decided I'm going to take a picture. And I was like, not only am I going to take a picture, but I'm going to edit it and we're going to make an extra crispy photo. So I went over to my camera. I said, hey camera, you want to take a photo?
What's up, Vato? Tell me what to shoot, man.
And I said, let's go. So let's dive in. Right here is the original photo. It's not a bad photo at all. In fact, I think it was quite a nice layout. I wanted to go for a little bit of texture. I wanted to go for a little bit of some contrast. We got some items up front. We got the Canon lens protector right here. I've got a nice black watch right here on the side as well, and I've also got the nifty 50 lens here as well. So let's go ahead and dive in. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to crop this guy because I don't think I want all of this in there. Right in here, get rid of some of those wires, bring this down just a smidge, and bring this up because I really like a lot of the reflection on the black here. Okay, so let's dive in. Let's see what we can do with this photo here. So exposure, let's see what it does here. I'm not going to go too much, but I want to bring it up just ever so slightly. Let's see, we're going to go about right in there. Now we're going to go to some contrast. Let's see what this does here. As you can tell, we go back and forward, whether you can see what happens here. I kind of like that, but it's way too much. So we're going to bring this down. Let's bring it. Okay, highlights. Let's see what we can do here. You can tell the highlighted areas. There's not a lot of highlighted areas in this, but we're going to take what we got and we're going to see what we can do with it. So I kind of want some of the highlights in here because the some good highlights in this particular picture I think is definitely a very nice look. So we're gonna. Let's take these up to about right in there. Shadows next. Let's see, shadows. I don't want a lot of shadows in here because it's already dark as it is. So I'm gonna bring some of those shadows up. I'm gonna go about right. Let's see. About right in here. I like that right there. Whites. Jump down to whites. Boom, blow it up. But with whites, I really don't want a lot of white in there. So we're gonna bring it down, go right in there. Blacks. Now this whole photo is black. And I don't want to darken them. So what I'm gonna do is I want to bring it out just a little bit so I can have a little bit more visual for the whole photo. So, about right in there. Okay, temperature. I think I kind of like where it's at, to be honest. We can always tinker with that later if I don't like it. Tint. Do I want any tinting? No, I'm not going to tint anything. Vibrance. I want to have some color, but vibrance. Let's bring this. Let's bring this right in here. Kind of like this. this. I like how this is turning out so far. We're just going to toy with things too. Saturation. The items that I used, the nifty 50 lens, which is also the 50mm lens from Canon, and also not only that beautiful watch that you see in this photo, links in the description. Go right in here. Now we've got a lot of blues. Oh, took a whole bunch of photos. This is the one that stood out to me. What we're going to do, we're going to take the blues, and I want to change them just slightly. Saturation. Bring this down. Right in there. There we go. Let's just take a look back and see what we got. So, a blue huish tint, kind of greenish. I'd say a hint of green. Bring this right in here. Now, one of my favorite parts is the color grading. We're going to work with some of these shadows. There's a lot of shadows in this photo, but we're going to see what we can do here. So, with the shadows, let's see. Tell what it does. We can go for all sorts of different looks here. We're going to go right. Let's go right in there. Now, let's jump into mid-tones. Mid-tones, what are we going to do here? Let's see. I kind of want to brighten up the mid-tones just to give it a little bit of an orange in here to complement some of the blue in the photo here. So we're going to go right in there. Okay. Highlights. Red, blue, green. Stay true to the cool tone here for a little bit. So this was the original, and this is the crispy, almost extra crispy version in the edit. Now, what am I going to do here? I'm going to, I always like to play with texture. So we got some texture here. Now, one thing that I'm not really fond of, as you can see in some of these areas, I cleaned this desk off, but dust, oh my goodness, dust is not my friend in this picture. Black is showing everything. So actually, let's get rid of some of that dust real quick. We're gonna go over to the bandage, the healing, and we're gonna remove certain things. That, this. we're just going to start removing some specks, clicking on specific spots. And we're just going to remove it. You can always click back to kind of see where we're at. So we're going to continue just cleaning up some spots here. Not sure how well that's going to do, but we're going to give it a shot. Clean this up right there. Clean up some of these spots that are just bugging the crap out of me. These little guys that are just all over the place, one by one, sniping off all the daggum dust particles. Gotta get rid of every single one. I do not like them at all. Alright, let's take a look and see where we're at. Yeah, you can see how much dust we healed off of here. I have to say, so far it's looking good, looking good. So now we healed off a lot of that dust. Took the vacuum to it, the digital vacuum. Now let's get to some texturing. Bring texture all the way down, or all the way up. Now, we're really fond of the texture in this one, so I'm going to add it at 100. Let's see, clarity. What do I want to do with clarity? Bring it all the way down. I don't like how it kind of makes it fuzzy. So I'm going to bring this puppy up. I don't like it all the way up either. So let's bring this down a little bit. Say about right in there. Take a gander, see where we came from. This is where we're at. And now, vignette, one of my favorite parts. Now, of course, I don't like white vignettes. I don't like them. I don't think it has a place, but not in this photo, or probably in any of my photos thus far. So, the vignette here, I'm gonna add just a little bit more shading around the edges, so we're gonna bring this up to roughly about right in here. Okay, let's look at the original and the crispy, almost extra crispy version. Sharpening. I like that sharp. That's looking good. That is looking really good. That is nice. One thing I'll also want to do is I want to add a mask. Now we've got a lot of blue, cooler temperatures in here. We've got a little bit of, warmer color right in this area, but what I really want to do is add a radial gradient. Twist this guy. Bring it down like this. temperature increase to this area here to complement the blues. Man, I'm really liking this. I'm really digging this picture. As the young kids say today, that's fire. That's fire. Let's see, still some spots in here I want to remove. So we're gonna go in here and start cleaning the house. Zoom in a little bit. If it will let me. Doesn't look like it will. Got so much stuff here. That spot's bugging the crap out of me. That spot. That spot. Gotta get the spots. Gotta get all the spots. Let's see. That's about gonna be right there. I'm just gonna go in and we're gonna sniper off the rest of these guys here. This bugging me. Oh my goodness, it's bugging me. So you can tell we have dust particles all over the place, and now, you know what? We're never gonna get a good perfect photo. So what we're gonna do is, I think we may be calling this good here shortly. So now, let's do a few more spots. That one, this one. That one. Man, I love this. It's so nice. Ta-da! Original and extra crispy. It is possible to get a good photo. It's on how you put things together. So yeah, there's a lot of planning into this photo. I actually picked my products. I picked my items out, and I was like, man, I want to do a black photo. And I saw my desk. I'm like, man, I can utilize that to get a good picture. So I grabbed my watch. I grabbed my 50 mil and my Canon cap there, and I even put a small little CD underneath. Just wanted to add a little pizzazz to the photo. But anyway, that's the edit for this guy. And you know, I really think that this edit came out very good. I really like the contrasting colors, the warmer temperatures right here in the top right hand corner, and the cooler temperatures all throughout. But I really like how the final product turned out well, very well. I love how crisp things are looking, and I deem this one extra crispy. Thanks for watching.